Hello, 7th standard CBSE children. Hi, have a good day. Have a nice day. Today we are going to continue the lesson as chapter 7, Weather, Climate and Adaptations of Animals to Climate. And this is video number 15, and this I made it a part 2. As yesterday we have done climate and weather. Under that we have studied elements of weather, and then instruments used for these elements of weather, and then what is climate, what is season, what is meteorology, which department is predicting or forecasting the weather, that we have done in video number 14. Now today we are going to do adaptations of various animals according to their climatic conditions where they live, according to their habitat where they live. And before that we say the elements of weather as temperature, rainfall, humidity and wind speed. What's under? Temperature, rainfall, humidity, wind and wind speed nu solluvom illaya. Idhula temperature can be identified, measured using maximum minimum thermometer. In today's video session, this you will go through that. This you will see the picture as maximum minimum thermometer. The video kandipa varum paru. This is maximum minimum thermometer. The second one is rain gauge, where the rainfall, the amount of rain fall on earth, the rainfall can be measured using this rain gauge. Rainfall can be measured using this rain gauge. This is the video session, the picture. Right? And this is anemometer, wind speed. To identify, to measure the wind speed, to know the speed of the wind. This is anemometer. And this one is hygrometer, where the humidity, moisture content present in the atmosphere, that can be done through, identified, found out through this hygrometer. I hope you are able to follow this. Yeah? So the elements of weather, they are as anything. Temperature measured by maximum minimum thermometer, rainfall measured by rain gauge, humidity, moisture content in the atmosphere is identified, found by hygrometer, and wind speed can be done through anemometer. These four pictures now you will see in our video. With that you will identify and understand easily. Okay. So the weather forecast done by the government department, they are called meteorology, and the scientists who forecast the weather, who predicts the weather, they are called meteorologists. I hope you understand. Then the earth, it is as equator, center equator portion, that is called tropical region, and opposite pole, they are known as opposite pole, they are forming the polar region. I hope you will follow this. Alright. This picture also you will see now. Tropical, the mid equator portion of the globe, equator portion of the earth, that is tropical region, and other opposite end, they are the polar regions. I hope you understand. And then this is polar region, where we find many penguin, and this is forest, tropical forest region where we find many inland habitat. Animal, plants and animals, they are found in the forest. I hope you understand. So now today we are going to see the climatic conditions of polar region and tropical regions. Okay, so we are going to see climatic conditions of polar region and tropical regions. Yeah. Now the polar region. Now what are the factors of the first, polar regions. Polar region in the first, it has extreme climate. Polar region has extreme climate. Extreme climate, they are covered with the snow most part of the year. Covered with the snow on most part of the year. This is extreme climate. Covered with snow. Then here for 6 months sun does not set at the poles at all. While for other 6 months sun will not arise. So here we talk about sunrise and set. For 6 months sun will not set at all, and for another 6 months sun will not rise at all. So in this polar region we find extreme climate where they are covered with the snow and it's very cold during most part of the year, and sun almost for 6 months it will not rise or it will not set. And then in winter the temperature goes up to minus 37 degree centigrade. Temperature during winter it goes minus 37 degree centigrade. I hope you understand. So this is the normal climatic conditions of polar region. I hope you could follow this. Then one more, this polar region, the climate, climate of a place affect the organism that live there in many ways. First, adaptations to cold climate. The countries in polar region do not receive direct sunlight. The countries in polar region do not receive direct sunlight. As a result, they are cold throughout the year. As a result, they are cold throughout the year. And some places in the polar region, Canada, Greenland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Alaska in USA, Siberian region of Russia and some other countries. What are the regions in polar region? What are the part in polar region? Canada, Greenland, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Alaska in USA, Siberian region of Russia. These are all countries having very cold climate. And despite sub-zero temperature and lack of sunlight, a variety of animals, in spite of this extreme cold condition, a variety of animals and plants live in polar region. A variety of animals live in polar regions. Okay. And example, polar bear, penguin, musk oxen and reindeer. Polar region polar bear animals living in polar region. It is polar bear, penguin, polar bear, penguin, musk oxen, இதெல்லாம் picture வரும்போது பார்த்துக்கோ, and reindeer. Musk oxen and reindeer. Polar bear, penguin, musk oxen and penguin. சரியா? நம்ம புக்ல as polar bear பத்தி சொல்லிருக்கு. நம்ம டெக்ஸ்ட் புக்ல இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஃப்ளோ சார்ட் இருக்கும். இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஃப்ளோ சார்ட் இருக்கும். அது பாரு. அதை எடுத்துக்கோ ஃபார் ரெஃபரன்ஸ். Adaptations of polar bear. Polar bear நீ பார்த்திருக்கியா பிக்சர்ல சினிமாலலாம்? அது வந்து it is having white fur on the body, covering the body, so it is not easily visible between the snow and the animal. So the white fur not easily visible in the snowy white background. Polar bear வந்து அப்படியே சடையா white full body full hair இருக்கும். அதுதான் white fur. அது பேரு fur. The white fur not easily visible in the snowy white background. அது வந்து first adaptation. Then it has a very strong sense of smell. Second adaptation, it has very strong sense of smell. Then that helps to locate and catch the prey. In the sense of smell, adhu olfactory sense சொல்லுவாங்க. Yeah. So this sense of smell helps the bear to locate and catch its prey. I hope you understand. Then it has long, curved and sharp claws. This polar bear is having long, curved, sharp claws so that it can get a grip of the snow. So these help it to walk on the ice. So this long, curved and sharp claws help the polar bear to walk on the snowy ice easily. அப்படியே அந்த ஐஸ் உடைச்சு போறதுக்கு ஈஸியா இருக்கும். சரியா? And then this white fur, below the white fur, it is having a layer of fat on the skin. This polar bear is having white fur. Below that, it has a layer of fatty substances on the skin. It is called blubber. B-L-U-B-B-E-R. It is having blubber. It is known as blubber. The fatty skin is called blubber. Okay. And this blubber is insulating the body from cold and keeps it warm. This blubber fatty skin acts as a insulator and keep the polar bear body warm in nature. Okay. And then the white fur, so the thick fur is keeping the body warm in the cold weather. I hope you are able to follow this. And then the fur white color, the predators or the enemies, they are unable to find the polar bear. So these are the adaptations of polar bear found in the polar region or snowy region. What are all the adaptations? First, thick fur, not able to, not visible as an animal, as is along merging with the white snowy ice. Seriya? And then it is having a strong sense of smell. With that, it can locate and capture its prey. And then it is having a strong, long, sharp claws, which help the polar bear to walk on the snowy ice. Then it is having a thick, fatty skin under the fur, which acts as an insulator and keep the body warm. And also this white fur on the snow, it is helpful for the animal to escape from the predators. I hope you understand. So these are the adaptations of polar bear. The next one, it is adaptation of penguin. நம்ம புக்ல இருக்கு, இருந்தாலும் இது கொஞ்சம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணிக்கோ. Penguin have dark back and white front. Penguin is having dark back and white front. I hope you are following. And then when they swim, their dark back makes it difficult to see them from above against the dark background of the sea. This is aquatic bird, aquatic animal, penguin. Habitat வந்து aquatic form. So when they swim, so penguin have a dark back and white in the front. The animal penguin. When they swim, their dark back makes it difficult to see them from above against the dark background of the sea. And their white front makes it difficult to spot them from below against the light background of the sky. Now, the QB is the important question. Adaptations of penguin. So, I repeat, penguin have dark back and white in the front. They swim. When they swim, their dark back makes it difficult to see them from above against the dark background of the sea. And their white front makes it difficult to spot them from below against light background of the sky. I hope you are able to follow this. So, the next one, penguin have thick layer of fat under their skin that provides insulation against cold. And the fat layer is the blubber. They also huddle together. That provides insulation against the cold. They also huddle together to stay warm. I hope you understand. So penguin have thick layer of fat under their skin that provides insulation against the cold, and that fat layer is called blubber. Right? They also huddle together to stay warm. Huddle together in the picture video la varum. Ida penguin huddling together. This picture la. I hope you understand. This picture la room. I hope you understand this. So they also huddle together to stay warm. Penguins spend a lot of their life in water. Penguins spend a lot of their lives in water. They have a streamlined body and flippers. Flippers, it is a modified wing where the divers are using the underground water divers. The tandikulla porva. Diver, D-I-V-E-R. They have flippers. Flippers na webbed feet mari. Frog swims in water with the help of webbed feet. Adhe mari the underground divers, underwater divers, they are also having flippers. Adhe mari this penguin is having flippers, which is a modified wing that help them to move through water easily. Then penguin can drink seawater. They have special glands near their beak that help to excrete excess salt. I hope you understand. So I repeat, penguin have thick layer of fat under their skin. Penguin have thick layer of fat under their skin that provides insulation against the cold. நம்ம polar bear சொன்னோம்ல அதே மாதிரி தான் இதுலயும். And they also huddle together. இப்போ பாப்போம்ல இந்த பிக்சர் வரும் penguin சொல்லுவாங்க. They also huddle together to stay warm. I hope you understand. Then it spend lot of their time inside the water, and they have streamlined body and have flippers. Flippers are modified wings. And that help the penguin to move through water easily. And it can drink seawater. Penguin can drink seawater, and they have special glands near the beak that help to excrete excess salt. Salt because it drinks seawater, so that salt will be excreted, and that is through the special glands present in the beak of this penguin. And then normally penguin will not occur in single. They always go in groups. And the groups huddling. They are called huddling, and that huddling is keeping the penguin warm. I hope you are able to follow this. So here penguin considered. Now a well-known animal living in penguin. Our textbook level. A well-known animal living in polar region is the penguin. It is white and merges with white background. And it also has a thick skin and lot of fat to protect it from cold. And then penguins huddling together, and they keep them warm. And then this picture, it is feet of penguin that will get the grip of the ice cold snow. The feet of this penguin is having like that of a polar bear. It has sharp claws, and with that it get the grip. I hope you can understand this. So we are saying polar bear and penguin. The next one, it is we are going to see tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest. என்ன சொல்லிருக்கேன்? Polar bear na opposite end of the globe or opposite end of the earth ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். சரி? And then one more, Arctic fox. Polar bear la Arctic fox develop thick white fur coat in winter that acts as insulation against freezing temperature. Arctic fox develop a thick white fur coat in winter that acts as insulation against freezing temperature. It also makes it hard for predators to spot them against the white background of the snow. The white fur makes it hard for the predators. Predators na food for the enemy, they are chopper, food of the enemy. Spot them from against the white background of the snow. Then in summer, they shed their winter coat to reveal a thin layer of grayish skin. Arctic fox in summer, they shed their winter coat to reveal a thin layer of grayish brown fur and thick hair on the soles of their feet. Sole na பாதம் சொல்லுவோம்ல, காலில் உள்ள பாதம். Thick hair on the soles of their feet helps it to keep their feet warm and also keep them to walk on the snow. So இது பாரு, இது வந்து Arctic fox figure. இது வந்து winter Arctic fox. இது during summer it shed its fur. இது வந்து summerல உள்ள Arctic fox. இது வந்து winterல உள்ள Arctic fox. Are you clear? You will just continue. Recollect the points that I said. We'll just continue. We'll continue. This we have seen adaptations in polar region as animals. We have seen adaptations of polar bear and penguin, and then examples of animals living in polar region. We have seen polar bear, penguin, musk oxen, and reindeer. I repeat: polar bear, penguin, musk oxen, and reindeer. And this Arctic fox, it is also living in polar region. During that time, it develops a thick fur on the body, and during summer, it sheds its thick fur. The picture comes in the as Arctic fox. இது வந்து polar region. இது வந்து during summer. I hope you understand. The next one, some animals move from cold places to warm places to escape harsh weather. Harsh weather na ரொம்ப extreme cold வந்து it cannot live. So some animals move from cold places to warmer places to escape harsh weather. This seasonal movements of animals from one place to another is called migration. The seasonal movements of animal from one place to another is called migration. So then we come across the term migration. This is migration. Okay. So this migratory birds migratory birds. Animals usually migrate in search of food and to reproduce. Animals usually migrate in search of food and to reproduce. Birds like Siberian crane and ruff. It is a medium-sized, long-necked wading bird. Medium-sized, long-necked wading bird. Wading na some bird swim in water. Annaparavai சொல்லுவோம். அந்த swimming வந்து அது அப்படியே the water currentலயே move ஆகும். It will not use its wings for flying, for moving. So இது அப்படியே இந்த தண்ணியில வாட்டர் கரண்ட்லயே மூவ் பண்ணிட்டே போகும். அதுதான் wading bird. சரியா? So animals usually migrate in search of food and to reproduce. Birds like Siberian crane and ruff migrate from very cold places in the Arctic region to warmer places like India. Warmer place like India in winter. So now here, our textbook is given. இது நம்ம வீடியோல காட்டுவேன். This is migratory bird. I hope you understand. இது வந்து crane, பறவை. இந்த migratory bird வந்து first it is in their habitat. Habitat என்னது? Water. Migratory birds in their habitat அது வந்து water. ஒரு நிமிஷம் go through பண்ண migration என்ன சொன்னேன்ட்டு. Can you go through migratory birds? Yes sir. So migratory birds in the picture வந்து it is in their habitat. நான் இது வந்து flying. இந்த இதெல்லாம் சிலது habitatல இருக்கு, சிலது fly பண்றது. So migratory birds first in their habitat, then it is flying. I hope you understand this. So here this migratory birds, especially Siberian crane and ruff, they migrate from colder region to warmer region like India. I hope you understand. Then animals like ground squirrel, hedgehog and some kinds of bat enter a sleep-like state in which breathing slows down and body temperature drops. And this is called hibernation. Animals will go for winter sleep chulula, that is hibernation. Ippo ground squirrels, hedgehog and some kinds of bat enter a sleep-like state in which their breathing will slow down. And this is called hibernation or winter sleep. Animals usually hibernate in winter in cave, burrows or hollows of trees. எங்கெல்லாம் இருக்கும்? Cave குள்ள ஒளிஞ்சிருக்கும். Caves, burrows or hollows of the trees. Okay. And hibernating animals can go for long period of time without eating. Hibernating animals can live for long period of time without food. They use up stored body fat to get energy. Then how do they live? They use up the stored fat to get energy. So now this figure is hedgehog. In the brown color, it is hedgehog, the animal. And then this is for hibernation, otherwise called winter sleep. Okay. The next one, it is hot and dry climate. We say about hot and dry climate at the tropical rainforest. Fourth one, tropical rainforest. Fourth, tropical rainforest. Now this tropical rainforest, what are the adaptation? It has generally hot climate. Tropical rainforest usually having hot climate because of location around the equator. The நடுவுல equatorல globeல இடத்துல because of the location around the equator. Even in the coldest month, the temperature is generally higher than above 15 degree centigrade. It is generally higher than 15 degree centigrade. This is tropical region. Tropical region, it is higher than 15 degree centigrade. Okay. Then during hot summer, the temperature may cross up to 40 degree above. So during hot summer, desert region, the temperature may rise to 40 degree centigrade. Day and nights are almost equal in length throughout the year. And this region get plenty of rainfall. This region will get plenty of rainfall. An important feature of this region is the tropical rainforest. That is tropical rainforest. Okay. So now this tropical rainforest, they are found in Western Ghats. Western Ghats na நம்ம கன்னியாகுமரியில இருந்து பாம்பே வரைக்கும் அந்த மேற்கு தொடர்ச்சி மலை சொல்லுவோம்ல, அதான் வெஸ்டர்ன் காட்ஸ். நம்ம களக்காடு மலை, நம்ம திருநெல்வேலி பொதிகை மலையெல்லாம் சொல்லுவோம்ல, அதெல்லாம் வெஸ்டர்ன் காட்ஸ். ரைட். தென் அஸ்ஸாம் in India, South Asia, Central America and Central Africa. These regions, they are for tropical rainforest. Okay. Because of continuous warmth and rain, this region supports wide variety of plants and animals. And the major type of animals living in the rainforest regions are monkeys, ape, gorilla, lion, tiger, elephants, leopard, lizard, snake, birds and insects. Variety of animals: monkey, apes, gorilla, lion, tiger, elephants, leopard, lizard, snakes, birds and insects. இவ்வளோ animals plus நிறைய இருக்கும். நிறைய animals they are found in this forest. I hope you are able to understand this. So animals that live in hot and dry climate like desert show several adaptations to deal with their extreme temperature and shortage of water. சரியா? So first வந்து hot and dry climate படிக்கிறோம். என்னன்னு இருக்கு? Some snakes, lizard, rodent animals, இந்த பொந்துல இருக்கும்ல பெச்சாடி, எலி அதெல்லாம் rodents and desert fox themselves from the severe heat of the day and by being active at night. I hope you understand. Snake, lizard, rodents and some desert fox, they protect themselves by being active during night time. So we come across a term nocturnal animals when they are active during night time. It is called nocturnal animal. Night time. And animals which are active during daytime, it is diurnal animal. So we come across two terms. One is nocturnal, another one is diurnal. I hope you follow this. So these animals they are active during night time. So they are called nocturnal animals. So they live inside the caves or burrows during the day and come out at night in search of food. Right? The next one, desert animals use several methods to acquire and retain water. Desert வந்து extreme hotter and scarcity of water. So to avoid that, they follow several methods to retain water. And many animals get water from the food they eat. Example, kangaroo rats can live without drinking water for very long time. Kangaroo rats can live without drinking water for long time. They get moisture from the seeds and grasses they eat. Food of the kangaroo rat வந்து seeds and grasses. So adula ulla moisture it takes. Right? Most reptiles and birds use very little water to produce urine. And they excrete waste in the form of dry paste. The excreta of these birds and reptiles always as a dry one. I hope you understand. Then next one, jackrabbits and fennec fox. இதெல்லாம் நம்ம புக்ல இல்லை, புரிஞ்சுக்கோ. Jackrabbits and fennec fox have large ears that help them to radiate heat to the surrounding air and keep them cool. Jackrabbit and fennec fox have large ears that help them to radiate heat to the surrounding air and keep them cool. And their ears are supplied with rich network of blood vessels. And when air blows over the ears, their blood vessels cools down, and this helps to reduce the body temperature of the animal. I hope you understand. So here we find இது வந்து kangaroo rat, இது வந்து lizard, இது jackrabbit. சரியா? jackrabbit. இதுதான் it has long ears, large ears that help them to radiate heat to the surrounding air and keep them cool. And their ears are supplied with rich network of blood vessels. I hope you understand. இதுதான் jackrabbit. இந்த kangaroo rat படிச்சால get moisture from the seeds and grasses they eat. இது வந்து kangaroo rat. I hope you understand. The next one is camel. Camel is camel desert. நம்ம முன்னாடியே ஒரு lesson camel படிச்சிருக்கோம். அதேதான் இதுலயும். Camel found in hot and dry climate. Camels are found in hot and dry climate. They can go for days or even weeks without food and water. And their hump stores fat. Hump na the coon sollulla in the portion. Idu vandu camel, idu da hump. This is hump. Seriya? So their hump stores fat which acts as a food reserve. And they drink large quantities of water, even over 100 liters. And when it is available, and restore their body's normal water content. They also get moisture from the food they eat. They lose very little of this water during urination, and camel can withstand change in body temperature up to 42 degrees centigrade. This prevents water loss through sweating. And camel have long eyelashes that prevent desert sand from entering their eyes. The camel, they have long eyelashes that prevent desert sand from entering their eyes when the wind blows. The long eyelashes of the camel. And they have large padded feet that allow them to walk comfortably on the desert land. I hope you understand. Then adaptation of hot and wet climate. First one is hot and dry climate பார்த்தோம். அடுத்தது hot and wet climate. இப்போ வந்து hot and dry climate. அடுத்தது hot and wet climate. Dry climate என்னெல்லாம் பார்த்தோம்? kangaroo rat, fennec fox, fennec fox பார்த்தோம்ல சரி. So here adaptations of hot and wet climate. So we continue adaptations of animals to hot and wet climate. என்ன சொல்றோம்? As tropical regions are located near the equator, tropical rainforests have warm and wet climate and receive heavy rainfall. They are home to wide variety of plants and animals. இதிலே பாரு monkey, lizard, snake, jaguar, elephant and many varieties of birds and insects. Sure? And rainforests, where are they present? They are found in South America, Central America, Asia, Africa and tropical island. South America, Central America, Asia, Africa and tropical island. And in India, tropical rainforests are found in Western Ghats, northeastern states and Andaman Nicobar Island. And in India, tropical rainforests are found in Western Ghats. நம்ம ஏரியான்னு சொன்னீங்க குத்தால மலையில எல்லாம் Western Ghats, northeastern states and Andaman Nicobar Island. I hope you understand. So animals in tropical region, they pant. pant in a quick breathing and sweat and lick themselves to cool their bodies. They have quick breath, sweat and lick themselves to cool their bodies. And when the sweat or the saliva evaporates from the body, it has a cooling effect. In a rumba hot climate we need that cooling effect. See? The largest rainforest found in Amazon in the region of South America. Famous Amazon rainforest in South America. The top of trees forms a dense canopy. Canopy na the outer layer so that a very little sunlight reaches the ground. Many rainforest animals are adapted to live in this trees. Okay, monkeys use their long limbs to swing from branch to branch. These animals are called perching animal. Perching ஒரு மரம் விட்டு இன்னொரு மரம் தாவல் இல்லையா, அப்புறம் இந்த மரத்திலேயே ஊஞ்சலாட்டும் ஆடணும், அதான். So monkeys use their long limbs to swing from branch to branch. Then tree frog have sticky pad on their feet that help them to climb on trees. Tree frog have sticky pad on the hind limb and that help them to climb on the trees. Then sloth bear are slow-moving animals that live on trees. Sloth bear, they are slow-moving mammals that live on trees. And they have thick brown fur that help them to hide on trees. And the green algae that sometimes grow on sloth fur helps it to blend with the surrounding. I hope you are able to follow this. Then another important bird called toucan. Another important bird, this is the toucan bird. So now this toucan have a large, strong beak. Toucans have long, strong beak that is supplied with the blood vessels. Toucans have long, large, strong beak that is supplied with the blood vessels. And like the ears of fennec fox, their beaks help them to lose excess heat to the surrounding. Fennec fox in the ear rendu persa adhe mari beak la supplied with the blood vessel. Parivula persa beak. This is toucan bird. Video the bird varum. Their beak also helps them to break fruits and nuts that have tough shell. This is about the toucan. Then jaguars, jaguar, animal jaguar, first one. It is leopard-like animal that can climb trees. The pattern of spot on their body helps them to hide in the shadow and hunt other animals without being seen. Then stick insects and leaf insects are so well camouflaged. Camouflage the பச்சோந்தி சொல்லுவோம்ல, இந்த சரௌண்டிங் ஏற்றாப்புல நம்மளோட இந்த பாடி ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் கலர் மாற்றுறது, அது பேர் நிறம் மாறுறது இல்லையா, அது பேர் camouflage. So stick insects and leaf insects are so well camouflaged in their surrounding that is difficult for predators to spot them. And the weaver ant and leaf cutter ant are adapted to living on trees in rainforest. And weaver ant build nests. Get parida weaver ant pada keelar par weaver ant pada. Weaver ant build nests by weaving together leaves of tree using a substance that their larvae secrete. I hope you are able to follow this. So here, another animal, வீடியோவில் வரும். இது வந்து red-eyed frog. This is red-eyed frog. This is taken. Color picture வீடியோவில் வரும். This is taken and this is long-tailed monkey. Long-tailed monkey அல்லது monkey சொல்லுவோம். இந்த மூணு பிக்சரும் நமக்கு வரும். சரியா? So here red-eyed frog நம்ம டெக்ஸ்ட் புக்ல இருக்கு. Red-eyed frog develop sticky pad on its feet to climb trees on which it lives. And then this monkey have long tail for grasping branches. Their hands and feet are such that they can easily hold on the branches. I hope you are able to follow this. So here in this video session 15, we have done adaptations of animals to climate as polar region, then migration, then tropical region. Tropical region we have learned as hot and dry climate and hot and wet climate. These are the animals what adaptation we have seen. I hope you have understood. And this portion சிலதெல்லாம் நம்ம டெக்ஸ்ட் புக்ல கிடையாது. ஸோ இது வந்து நெக்ஸ்ட் வீடியோ செஷன் 16ல பவர் பாயிண்ட் ப்ரெசன்டேஷனாக கொடுத்துருக்கேன். அதை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுவேன். அதையும் யூ ஹாவ் டு ஃபாலோ இட். அந்த மூணு வீடியோவையும் கம்பைன் பண்ணி கோ த்ரூ பண்ணு ஃபார் த டெஸ்ட் ப்ரிப்பரேஷன். I hope you understand. We'll continue in the next video session. Thank you.